That was a good bong. And surprisingly, I didn't die from it. And I'll get on to that. What up, guys? It's Reefer here, back with another episode. And I have a news article to discuss with you guys. Recently, in the news in Britain, apparently, there was a woman by the name of Gemma Ross. She was 31, and she was found dead in bed after smoking cannabis. And the coroners are blaming it on cannabis toxicity. And this is fucking bullshit. This is propaganda again. I'm going to go over the article. Of course, I'm going to post it down below. And I want your guys' opinion on it. Of course, this is bullshit. And I'm going to show you the information to prove that this is even more bullshit. So, a mother is believed to have become the first woman in Britain to die directly from cannabis poisoning after a coroner attributed her death to the drug. Gemma Ross, 31, who was a regular churchgoer, I don't know why they had to mention that, probably to make it sound like she was all good and whatnot, was found dead in bed after smoking cannabis to help her get to sleep, after an inquest was told. Tests found she had moderate to high levels of the drug in her system after her death last October. Her vital organs appeared normal. Sheriff Payne, the coroner, said the post-mortem could find no natural cause for her death, with the balance of probability that it's more likely than not that she died from the effects of cannabis. Miss Moss' death was registered as cannabis toxicity, and Mr. Payne gave the conclusion of her death by cannabis abuse. It was suggested during her inquest that Miss Moss, who had 2 sons and a daughter, may have suffered cardiac arrest triggered by the poisoning. Let's see, and more information on the article. Deaths directly attributed to cannabis are highly unusual, and drug and toxicology experts say it was very unlikely the drug could kill. In 2004, a 36-year-old man from Pembrokeshire became the first person to die from cannabis poisoning. That I'm just learning now, and I'll have to do more information, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same here. Dr. Kudar Hussain, a pathologist, told the inquest in Bournemouth the level of cannabinoids in the blood were 0.1 to 0.15 milligrams per liter. This is considered as moderate to heavy cannabis use. I looked through literature, and it's well known that cannabis is very low toxicity, but there are reports which say cannabis can be considered as a cause of death because it can induce a cardiac arrest. More information on that. The coroner asked Dr. Hussain, "Are you satisfied with the effects of cannabis that caused her death?" Dr. Hussain replied, "Yes, sir." Miss Moss has moved from London 5 years earlier to escape a troubled life involving hard drugs, friends said. She had settled in the Boscombe area of the town and joined an evangelical church. However, before her death, she had become depressed and anxious after separating from her boyfriend and took up cannabis again to help her sleep. She was said to be spending about £60 a week on the drug. Not that much, actually. Her mother told the inquest for years she smoked it every day. When she moved to Bournemouth, she stopped for 2 years, then had a breakup with her relationship and started again. It was 1/2 of a joint to get to sleep. 1/2 of a joint. And it states that she previously had problems with harder drugs. And the article failed to mention, because she was in depression, she was also being given over-the-counter prescription pills for, of course, depression and anxiety. Within most of those pills, it will heighten the risk of any heart problems if the person already has heart problems. Now, half a joint. That's so small, considering that she had a past use with cannabis. She had a higher tolerance towards cannabis. This is bullshit. And of course, I'm going to bring you some information from the pot book. Why this is bullshit. So, in the pot book, it covers general toxicity. To date, there have been no substantial deaths related solely to marijuana use. The lethal dose of THC has been studied in different animal models. The LD50 is the dose at which 50% of subjects die. In rats, the LD50 of oral THC is 800 to 1900 milligrams per kilogram. However, there are no reported deaths in dogs given oral doses up to 3,000 milligrams per kilogram, or monkeys given oral doses of up to 9,000 milligrams per kilogram. So, and just covering that, there have been many clinical studies showing that it's impossible for someone to actually overdose or cause a death from cannabis. And since there are no cannabinoid receptors found within the brainstem, it cannot control vital functions such as breathing. So, of course, she couldn't have stopped oxygen flow in the blood to get to her heart. Now, yes, it has been recorded that THC can increase your heart rate, but it certainly won't be enough to cause a heart attack or cardiac arrest. Again, this is propaganda coming back. Like I said on my Twitter, in 1914, this would have been easily accepted. But now, in this day and age, when we have the technology, the information, and the knowledge, we can prove this hypocrisy wrong. And if they're so concerned about cannabis poisoning, oh yes, it should definitely be illegal, then why aren't fucking doctors worried about alcohol poisoning? Oh, look at that.
Alarm. It is 4:20 p.m. There are 0 events scheduled for today.
My event scheduled is this bong rip right now. Oh, look. I didn't die. My heart rate is increasing, but it's nowhere near to the point where it can cause any heart problems such as that. And even if it would cause a heart problem, the death would be responsible on that specific problem, not cannabis toxicity. And again, like I said before, cannabis is not, the THC is not toxic. No. I know I'm rambling at this point, but this bullshit just cannot happen anymore. And it's great that we have the knowledge now, but of course mainstream media and tabloids are, of course, just like vultures, just waiting for stupid information like this to pop up so they can use it against us. But now we can fight back. So please post a comment down below and make sure you tell all your friends, all your family, inform them on cannabis, and let them know that this is bullshit. If you want to learn more information about cannabis, I highly suggest picking up the pot book. So, thanks to one of my viewers that posted a comment on my previous video to say, hey, I really think you should do this video. I love seeing that. So, and I know I'm getting rambling now, so have a great day, guys. Peace, enjoy, stay medicated, and stay educated.